Okay, so I got nominated to do the Sims 3 farewell tag thingy by Plum Bob Addict, aka Check. That's how you say it, right? Also my check mark, my best buddy. Okay, so there's not that many questions, but I'll do it anyways. So here we go. When did you start playing The Sims 3? I started playing The Sims 3 June 9th, 2009. As soon as I got my hands on it, I got the edition that comes in, the big box with the plum bob, that's a USB thing. Although I don't have the plum bob, well, I think I do. Both parts are not together no more though, but I don't know really. But that's when I started playing. What did you like most about The Sims 3? What I liked, I liked so much about Sims 3, although I think a lot of things were missing from The Sims 3, which in turn were made with mods. But what I liked most about The Sims 3 was the storytelling, and I loved how with most expansion packs, I'm not gonna say all because some I feel weren't even necessary to make, but with most of the expansion packs they just made it better to do your stories and stuff like that. So what I liked is that there was endless possibilities for stories in The Sims 3 if you were creative. I know you could do it in The Sims 2 also, but it was a little more challenging to take care of your Sims in The Sims 2. So to me it was harder to live out a story if that's what you were trying to do, where in The Sims 3 your story in your head can come to life so easily, being as that it wasn't so hard to take care of your Sims. But that's what I loved about The Sims 3, well, liked about The Sims 3. And also I liked I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna say this, but I liked creative style, not in the way that most people are saying they miss creative style. They're gonna miss creative style in Sims 4, but I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't need to have an hour explanation on what I mean. But I don't mean what everybody else means with patterns and all that stuff. Like, patterns are cool and everything, but I just mean I hope and pray they put more colors into The Sims 4 than what we have now. Anyways, okay, what did you spend most of your time doing in The Sims 3? At first, playing. Then it became more of a create a sim thing because of Vanessa, aka Lady Doodlebug. But at the time when I met her, she was just bleeding Skittles. She was the first person I ever saw that used all these mods to transform everything. And we would always Skype with her, and she would show us these Sims, and I'd be like, oh my god, how did you do that? So she would have to tell me the mods, and eventually I just loved mods that were for sliders because of her. And so then creating the sim became my thing, and that's pretty much. I like playing, it just gets dull after a while now. But one thing you won't forget about The Sims 3, it's not really much the game, like the playing, it's the fact that, well, it is the playing too. It took me somewhere else. The Sims 2 was fun and stuff like that, but it was so challenging. It was much like real life, challenging in itself. So The Sims 3, it took me away from like everything. I could put on my headset and just play. Sometimes I'd have music in the background and I would just zone out for hours, and I wouldn't even know that I've been playing this damn game for 6 to 9 to 12 hours at a time, barely getting up to even use the bathroom. That's what I loved about The Sims 3. It just sucks you in, and you can get all immersed in stuff, I think that's the right word, into this game. And I just really hope The Sims 4 is like that, and it's not too much based on emotions. Like, you're just like over it after a while. So I'm hoping I can stay at that level, diving into a game and just staying there for hours at a time. But that's what I won't forget about The Sims 3. It's just being in the game. Like, I'm in the game. That was the best part for me. One thing that annoyed you the most in The Sims 3, besides lag, lag was my fault. I didn't have a good computer, so I won't include that. I wouldn't say when pets came out, the routing issues for horses can freeze your game and crash your game. So I want to say that the routing issue for horses was a thing that annoyed me the most. Although I loved horses, I loved pets. A lot of people don't, but I loved pets. I guess you could say routing issues altogether, but the most annoying part about routing issues were the horses. How has The Sims 3 impacted your life? As much as I gripe and complain about the game, probably because we've had it for the past 5.5 years, not half, 5 years, stuttering. I can't really explain. When I started playing The Sims, I lived somewhere I didn't want to live. I was a very depressed person, so the only thing I had to look forward to was playing The Sims every day when I woke up and playing it all the way till I went to bed. Besides, that, I had like slow ass internet, so I couldn't do anything else but play The Sims. But that was the best part. Like, I had something to do with my life besides nothing. So it just helped me get away. Like I said before, The Sims 3 was a perfect game. Even with all its issues, it was still perfect. If you sit and realize how much it might have changed your life, or could have changed just a small aspect of your life. It's a game, and it's really shocking that it has that kind of impact, that it helps you overcome things. And because of The Sims 3, I started YouTube, and because of YouTube, I've opened up more. I'm not as antisocial. I'm very social actually now, and I've made a lot of great friends. One that I'm sure is stuck with me forever, no matter what. Sorry, Kevin. So, yeah. Okay, last one. Will you be playing The Sims 3 after the release of The Sims 4? Yes and no. No and yes. I'm keeping it installed. I know everyone's uninstalled already, but I have The Sims Medieval, The Sims 2 Ultimate, whatever majiggy, and all The Sims 3 still installed on my computer, and I do not plan on uninstalling them. One, because I have enough room to keep them on, and they don't really cause issues because I have 20 other games on my computer besides those, so they're not really causing an issue for me. And so I'll keep them on there. I don't want to. I think, to be honest, it'll break my heart to uninstall this damn game off my computer. 5 years is like a very long relationship with someone. Even with all the bullshit and the breaking up, basically me uninstalling it and stuff, and getting back together. So I will be playing The Sims 3 after The Sims 4 release, but I'm pretty sure it won't be anytime soon. Hey, you never know. I could not like The Sims 4 and go right back to The Sims 3, although I'm doubting that so much. But I could go back and forth. People are saying, oh my god, I can't even play The Sims 3 after doing the cast demo. But yeah, you make no sense, because a lot of people go back to The Sims 2, and The Sims 3 and The Sims 2 Create a Sim are completely different. So I don't honestly believe people when they say that. I think eventually we'll all go back to The Sims 3. Not all of us, but some of us will, just for the old feel of it and what we got into to begin with. So I am keeping it installed, and I'm pretty sure I will play The Sims 3 later on down the road, maybe in a few months or something, when I need an expansion pack for The Sims 4, and there isn't one. So yeah, I am gonna nominate. I'm not sure if these people have been nominated yet because I didn't really pay attention. Sorry, Plum Bob Addict. But I nominate The Sims Boy, aka Kevin, Wealbit, aka Peter, xMsftJae, aka Laura, Matt Giordano Games, aka Matt Giordano, Sim Memories, aka Jen, and my little sister Caitlin. So you guys should get on that. Get on it right now. Alright, later.